Welcome back to the channel, my friends. Today we're doing it. Today we are actually doing the challenge that my friend Daniel from Wayforth Watches sent to me. Feature this watch, the Wayforth Voyager. Make a video in less than 10 minutes. And today we are going to do that. I failed. So I guess I'm stalling here. I guess I should wrap this up so we have more time to actually take a look at the watch, and let's just do that. Let's go, my friends. Here it is, guys. I have not opened this little pouch since I got the watch. It has been sitting on my shelf for like 2 weeks now, and I know Daniel wants it back, so I have to do this video now because he wants his watch back. I want this first impressions unboxing to be authentic, so you can see, hear what I feel and see what I think and whatever. Screw on the outside. It is a screw right there. At first I thought that this might be a strap changing tool, but it is a screwdriver, which makes me think and hope that this watch in here is on a bracelet. I know I've seen the watch on Daniel's Instagram page, but he posts a lot of watches there, so I have forgotten if the Wayforth was on a bracelet or a strap. I really prefer bracelets, so I'm hoping it is on a bracelet. First thing I feel in here is actually an extra strap, so it might be on a bracelet. Nice black strap. This is Italian leather. I read that on their web page. We have Italian leather with some gold details there. Wayforth on that clasp. Nice looking racing strap right there. I'm gonna put that to the side, and now we're taking a look because the watch is in here and it is on a bracelet. That is so fulfilling that it is on a bracelet. What a great thing. Okay, it's black, it's gold, and it's white, and it feels hefty in the hand, even though it is not an automatic watch. This is a Mecha Quartz, but it feels great in hand. I'm just gonna move that minute hand out of the way there. I'm gonna actuate the chronograph right there. There it goes, and the crown it's not a screw-in crown, screw-down crown. I'm gonna move the minute hand out of the way there. Nice. You can see the Wayforth logo just beneath the 12 o'clock, and then we have Voyager chronograph written there in gold, yellow, and white. Nice, combining with the whole aesthetic of the watch. And then we have the date window at 6 o'clock, which is really beautiful. I like how they've done that. I like how they did that. The inner white track blends in with the date there and then continues around. What a nice little touch. The subdials are in white, hour markers are in white, the hour and minute hand are white batons, and that second hand that shines there is a silvery color, steel color. Beautiful. I must admit I'm not a gold fan. My first little more luxurious watch was my Breitling, and it was black and gold in a combination. That's not my favorite combination of colors. If this would have been my own choice, I would have chosen one of the other colors that Wayforth have on their website. They have a bunch of colors available. This wouldn't have been my pick, but it still is a great looking piece. What is this? This cannot be a helium escape valve. It reminds me of the Omega Seamaster escape valve, but this is a chronograph. It would not be that. Let's see. It's another inner chapter ring that actually rotates with that crown. Nicely done, Wayforth. Nicely done. It eliminates the possibilities of misalignment. It eliminates the Seiko possibilities here. We have an inner rotating chapter ring there. It's actually quite of a three-dimensional watch, this one, with the black dial, and then we have the sub dials that are recessed. Yes, they are. And then we have that white inner chapter ring it's also recessed. We have applied indices, which are yeah, they are applied. You can see it right there. And then we have the inner chapter ring black. It is a 3D effect, and it pops nicely on this dial. And that sapphire crystal there, it has to have some kind of AR coating because it is beautiful and it does not reflect much at all. Nice, nice. We have signed crown with the Wayforth W there. Brushed sides, polishing on the chamfers. Nice little bracelet. It is all brushed on the top side, and it is brushed on the sides as well, which is a little, I mean, we have some polishing there on the chamfers, on those lugs, so maybe the bracelet would have looked a little bit. I am all for brushed bracelets, don't get me wrong, but maybe in this combination it would have looked better if we had some polished center links on this bracelet, and it would combine nicely with the actual case of the watch, but I still prefer brushed all around. Wayforth logo on that small little clasp, and it is a hollow clasp, is it not? No, it might be. Yeah, I think it's pressed metal. It's a little thicker than the usual Seiko cheap pressed leather, pressed metal, but it is still pressed. 3 points of micro adjustments, and we have screwed links on that bracelet. Perfect. That's why we got the screwdriver there. Let's take a look at the case back. What does it say? It says established, is it 2017 maybe? Wayforth Voyager. Damn shade. And it says limited edition, actually. It's a limited edition watch. And do we have a number on that limited edition? No. Mecha quartz movement, 100 meters of water resistant stainless steel, sapphire crystal, but no number on the limitation of the watch. First impressions are really great. Let's take a look at it on my 20 centimeter wrist. The Wayforth Voyager. That's what it looks like. 20 centimeter wrist circumference. And I must say that it looks great. I mean, come on, it looks beautiful. 41 millimeters. Really nice looking watch. We have a nice tapering on those lugs that makes it wear smaller. Such a nice looking watch. I really like this. Nice job, Wayforth. The movement inside of the Wayforth Voyager is a Seiko V-Key.
Say what?
64 mechanical quartz chronograph movement, and it has a sweeping seconds hand, and it is made in Japan. The case is 316L stainless steel. The bezel is a 12-hour bidirectional inner rotating bezel, and it has a fixed outer engraved tachymeter bezel. Some dimensions of the watch: diameter 41 millimeters, lug to lug 48 millimeters, lug width 20 millimeters, thickness is 11.25 millimeters, and if you count the sapphire crystal, you can add 1.75 millimeters on that thickness. The actual crystal is sapphire with AR coating on the inside. Water resistance is 100 meters. The dial is a double layer black and off-white dial with gold second and black sub-dial hands. The loom is actually Swiss BGW9 Super Luminova. The strap that comes with it is a 20 millimeter genuine Italian vegetable tanned leather, tapers down to 18 millimeters, and is actually handmade in Germany. This video is not sponsored in any way. Daniel sent me the watch. It's his private watch. I'm sending it right back to him, so I have no connection with Wayforth whatsoever. But I checked out their website, so I wanted to say something about them. The founder, his name is Steven. He actually, back in 2017, he started to get the idea of starting his own brand and start inquiring from different manufacturers and producers how that would be possible. And After raising 60,000 US dollars on Kickstarter in 2024, that's this year, the first watch, the Voyager, was actually ready to be released, and now I have it in my hand. A great story. That's the way we all want to do it, isn't it? I mean, if you have a hobby and you one day want to make a contribution to that hobby with your own watch, that's the dream. Start a Kickstarter campaign, get all the funds you need, and release your dream. Great thing. Another good thing about the Wayforth company is that they have a 14-day inspection possibility, warranty option. That means you can order the watch, get it home, you have 14 days to inspect the watch. If you like it, if you don't like it, you think it's too big, it's not looking the way I thought it would look on the pictures in real life, you can just send it back and get all your money back. And that's a thumbs up. Thumbs up. It's a great watch. Come on, it's a $350 US watch. It's mecha quartz. It will always run unless you need to change the battery. But it's a nice quality, feels like an automatic because it has some heft on it. I love the dimensions, and actually wearing this made me reconsider the whole black and gold thing that I have a thing about that I do not like, but now I actually kind of like it because it marries so well with the off-white of the watch. It's a stunning watch. Moans and niggles, like Daniel wants to say. The clasp is subpar compared to the rest of the watch. It's a subpar clasp, and it is the small kind of a clasp. I don't like that at all. So a nice touch that they actually added the Wayforth logo on it horizontally, but I'm not a fan of the clasp, of the pressed metal thing. And one other thing that is both a moan and a niggle, but also a pro, is that the bracelet is all brushed, which is usually a big pro for me. But with the polishing on those chamfers on the lugs there, I think that it would have simply looked better to add some polishing on that bracelet in the center, maybe. So, I'm not a designer, I don't know. I'm just basing my facts on a feeling here. Maybe that would have looked better. But I love the dial. It is a spectacular three-dimensional dial. I love the details with the watch. I love that we have screws in the bracelet. I love that. I just like the watch. I like the dimensions, the proportions, and the off-white gives it a vintage vibe, even though it's a new watch. There's something about it that I really like, and that I actually would consider buying at this price point. Nice AR coating on that sapphire. It just does so many things right and so very few things wrong. Thumbs up, Wayforth. You really hit it out of the park with this one. Here we are, my friends. I think the video is like 13 minutes now. I failed. I simply have to say, to be honest, and tell you that I failed, and I just have to own that failure.
You absolutely suck!
I've tried to edit the video like 4 times. I tried to reshoot the video like 3 times, but then I thought that each time I reshoot it, it is not my initial thoughts and first impressions because I've already done that. But I wanted to shorten it down, and then it wasn't my first impressions, and then it just became a mess. And I thought that maybe if I shorten down the intro or take it away, or if I shorten down a little music segment, that would shorten it down enough, but it still ended up like 12 minutes. So I just have to eat it. I failed the challenge, Daniel, but I'm a grown-up, and I'm man enough to say that I failed, but I failed, and I failed with grace, because I think that everything that I say about the watch and in this video is actually legit and is my thoughts on the watch itself. And I think that the watch actually deserves its runtime. The watch deserves this video's runtime because it is a great watch, and I stand for I'm not like talking about anything else. I'm just talking about the watch for 13 minutes straight. and this watch deserves to be talked about for 13 minutes straight. So I failed the challenge. Sorry, Daniel, but I think the video was better off with me failing the challenge. Hope you forgive me, guys. That's all for me, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please consider giving it a thumbs up. If you loved it, please consider subscribing. That would mean a lot to me. And if you didn't like it, give me a thumbs down. Tell me what you didn't like, and I'll try to do better until the next one. Hope to see you again, my friends. Bye-bye.